NaNoWriMo is here, y'all! It's the first day. I'm so excited. I'm going to undertake the massive mini goal of trying to write 3,000 words today because I want to get a head start, because I know there are going to be days where I'm not going to be able to meet the 1,667 daily quota, for lack of a better word. So today I'm going to try to write 3,000 words. Lord willing, I'm going to do my first live writing sprint over on Instagram. And so yeah, I pretty much had everything ready. The only thing that I didn't do that I really should have done was go ahead and get the Word document formatted, because I personally really like to change the fonts from just your basic boring fonts before I start writing a project. It just makes it feel nicer. I like it. So that'll only take me about 5 minutes, but yeah, I probably should have done that already. But I'm super excited. If any of y'all are also doing NaNoWriMo this year, or whatever writing project you're working on, more power to ya. Let's do this. I'm so excited. So my hair is a mess, but I'm just gonna do this update anyway. So today is November 2nd. It's the second day of NaNoWriMo. Yesterday, I had the goal of writing 3,000 words in a day. I spent about 3 hours writing total, and part of that included my first writing sprint, which was about an hour, on Instagram, which if you'd like to go back and watch that, just maybe something fun to do while you write. I did it in 15-minute sprints. That is in my IGTV over on Instagram, so be sure you check that out. And so I was able to hit my 3,000 word count goal, praise the Lord. I actually went over it by about 600 words, and that makes me really happy. Today, my goal is to hit 5,000 words, and I think I'm around 4,500 at the moment. What I've discovered is that it takes me about an hour to write 1,000 words at this point in the story. Now, fair enough, I am at the beginning of the story, and I feel like the beginnings, like the first half of stories, usually go quicker for me than the last half. Well, or it just depends on the story. At least, the last story I wrote, that was the case. But going super well so far. I made sure yesterday to spend some time taking care of my body. I did some stretches. I played tennis with my brother. I made sure I was, drinking water, and I had a protein smoothie in the morning. Although I also did treat myself to some lemonade while I was working on my writing sprints. I think I still have some of it left in the fridge. I can make lemonade last a long time if I want to. It helps me to kind of stay active, stay warm whenever I'm going to be doing a lot of, writing or anything like that. It helps me not get the feeling of being all cooped up and kind of getting in my head. It helps me kind of clear my mind and just be refreshed and ready to start the next writing session. So just some advice from me there. We'll see how well I can keep that up, though, the farther we get into NaNoWriMo, because I'll have to make a concerted effort to do that, because I've got a lot going on in my life right now and NaNoWriMo. So, adding this to, the other things that I was trying to make time for could be a challenge, but we will learn a lot throughout this month, I'm sure, and it will contribute to what I'm learning about time management. So, some thoughts for you there. Going really well so far. I hit my word goal for today. Praise the Lord. I'm really liking doing 15-minute sprints. So, I need to make this quick because I just got home from work and I need to be getting a shower and getting ready for bed. But I hit my goal today of 5,000 words, praise the Lord, and I'm kind of was getting to a place where I felt like I couldn't tell if I was going to be picking up momentum or if I was going to kind of be slowing down my momentum because of the place in the story where I'm getting to. So we will see on that. Today I had a harder time trying to balance all the things of, I know I said on Sunday I did stretching and I got a bunch of exercise. Well, today I had to work for 6 hours, so that was a little harder. But I'm going to try to make it a point throughout the week to make sure that at least some days I'm taking the time to do stretching and things like that. So far, so good. Praise the Lord. And it's really helped me get a lot of writing done, which is exactly the point, right? First priority today was voting. I got that done. And I've done some other things. I went on a bike ride today, so I got some exercise, getting ready to go eat lunch. And I am about 200 words away from today's goal that NaNoWriMo kind of generates. I lost track of exactly how many words they were suggesting I do. But I need about 200 more words. I've spent about 45 minutes writing, and I just got to a part that was introducing some new characters, kind of had a different vibe to the scene than the other scenes I'd been doing, and I really enjoyed it because I was starting to get kind of tired because I've been dealing with the same character for a while. So it was really nice to have the new characters, and it was kind of a part of the story I really wasn't sure about, and the scene just really worked out good. I feel like I kind of started off that subplot on the right foot. So I'm really grateful for that, and hopefully I can get the rest of those words in before I gotta go to work today. There we go. I hit my word count goal for today. Woo! Praise the Lord. Almost there. I did it. I did it. I was able to persevere and pass 10,000 words, praise the Lord. This was the day that I was hoping to hit 10,000 words. So far, my calendar, like scheduling and all that, has worked really, really well. Whenever I set my goal dates, I kind of kept in mind kind of which days I'm more likely to not have to work and which days I know I won't have to work, like Saturday. For example, like, I said I don't know my work schedule every week in one of my earlier videos, which is true, but there are certain days I know that I usually, if not always, work, and then there are other days that change depending on the week sometimes. But like, for example, I know that I work, with some exceptions, every Saturday and Tuesday. I usually work Friday, and then usually work Monday, but sometimes Wednesday or Thursday. So I know, based on the patterns that I've seen, especially because I've been paying more attention over the last little bit, I've noticed that I usually have Wednesday and Thursday off, so I kind of planned on Saturday and Wednesday and Thursday, hopefully being kind of right around the time where I can maybe have a longer day and be more likely to hit that goal, or at least it's something to take into consideration. So far that's working very well, and I'm very grateful. So praise the Lord, I've hit 10,000 words, and it's only Wednesday. Okay, I gotta be really quick because I'm getting ready to go to work, but I forgot to check in and do an update yesterday. So yesterday, I wrote a lot, and part of the reason I wrote a lot is because my goal is to have 15,000 words by Saturday. Now, currently, I am past 13,000 words, and it's only Friday. So that gives me not that many words, relatively speaking, to have to get done by Saturday. So we'll see about that. And then I also wrote a segment that I think is going to end up being one of my favorite parts of the book. Like, I just really had my characters' dialogue working, and it kind of got to that place in my two central characters' relationship where they're starting to just more than tolerate each other. Like, it's not romance, but the relationship is finally getting to where they're not just tolerating each other. Like, they're still not best buddies, but it's getting there. So that's exciting. And then I'm also getting to some places that I have been looking forward to writing kind of even before I started, from the very beginning. So that's really exciting. And I'm almost to one of the most anticipated parts of the whole story. So going very well. Hopefully I can get those 15,000 words. If I look tired, that's because I am. I did not get very good sleep last night. And now I have to write 1,300 words today. And I have to go to work, and, this shouldn't take me too long because I've been working on it throughout the week, but I also need to upload a YouTube vlog, or at least have one ready to upload tomorrow. So, just going to take it one step at a time, I think I can pull it off. It's not that many words, but you know, one of the things about time management is that anytime you have several things that you kind of need to do all around the same time, even if they're small things like publish my YouTube video, when you group them all together, it seems more stressful, even if combined, it's not that many things and they're not going to take that long, if you know what I mean. So I just need to take it one step at a time. And yesterday, I did not actually hit my NaNoWriMo suggested goal, which is going to stink because now I don't think I'm going to get one of the badges. They award you little different badges for hitting different milestones, and one of the things that they give you is if you hit your par every single day, you get an extra badge at the end of the NaNoWriMo, which, oh well, but, yeah, so yesterday I probably could have written more words than I didn't, but, oh well, I'll get it done, Lord willing. I did it. Phew! And I'm still 42 words short for today's goal. Oh well. I'm actually a little bit ahead of NaNoWriMo's like suggested, daily word count projection thing, which is nice. I was kind of hoping to kind of stay just ahead, even kind of maybe shoot for hitting 50,000 by November 29th, just so I have a little bit of insurance or cushion in case something doesn't go quite as expected. Okay, I hit my word count goal, which means that this week, every day that I had a specific, every 5,000 words goal, I hit it that day. So praise the Lord, this is going actually probably better than I would have thought it was going to. And so I'm really grateful for that. Since I hit 10,000 words, I'm going to reward myself and I'm going to get me some fuzzy leopard earmuffs that I have spotted. But I can't do that today because I need to get some money from the bank and the bank is closed on Saturday. Oh well. I can get them maybe Monday. Of course, by then I think I'll have hopefully hit the next 10,000 word goal. But anyway, I'll figure it out. Okay, so real quick, I thought I would just show you my habit tracker. As you can see, I wrote every day, so that was good. Obviously, this is the Sunday for the next week. Or actually, no, that's today, and I just haven't marked it yet. So I watched a fair amount of YouTube, but what I discovered was that even though I was watching YouTube, I was watching it less, like for less time each day when I did watch it than usual. And there's no way to see that on there, but that was because I was managing my time better. So when I had time to watch YouTube, I actually had time to watch it. I wasn't just watching it for the sake of watching it. So I tended to get everything else done and then watch YouTube, so I didn't watch it as much as maybe I would have if I hadn't managed my time properly. Exercise, that could be improved upon. Stretching, that could definitely be improved upon. Crafting, which is like if I'm doing sewing or anything like that, that was pretty good. Obviously that's not super important. And then grading, because I help with grading, that could really be improved upon. So as far as the writing, the YouTube, the exercise, and the crafting, doing pretty good. These two need some work. So kind of habits of the month in retrospect. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Be sure to tune in next week for the next one. And also watch my Instagram because Lord willing, we'll continue to be doing live writing sprints over on Instagram on Sunday afternoons. So have a blessed day, get out there and write the story that God created you to write, and thank you for joining me on my NaNoWriMo adventures. Bye-bye.